Hey guys, this is Juan and this is my watch collection. As my brother did a few months ago, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna show you guys what I have in my watch collection, and I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, so let's check it out. All right guys, so I have a few watches in my watch collection that I use frequently. These are the 8 watches that I have. I use these watches throughout the week. I might change it throughout the day. So it all depends on what I'm wearing that day and how I feel that day. It's the watch that I'll wear. All right guys, so my first watch is my Apple Watch. I really like this watch. I use it a lot for casual wear, and I use it a lot to work out. Some people don't like it just because it's a smart watch and they don't consider it a watch or a timepiece. However, I think it's a great watch to have, especially if you work out a lot. It tracks your calories, it tracks your steps, it tracks your heart rate and everything. So it's a great watch to have. You can look at your messages while you're on the go, and you can also sync a playlist and you can listen to music while you're running or riding your bike or whatever it is you're doing without having to carry around your phone. So that's a great plus to me, and I think it's a great watch to have. It is a little pricey and maybe overpriced, but it's a great watch to have, and it works great for me, and I love it. Second watch that I wear, this one I wear it not as frequently as I wear my other watches, but is this watch by Undone. The reason is because it's a pretty big watch. It's a big watch, especially for my wrist, but I can wear it, especially with casual clothes, some shorts, some jeans, some t-shirts. I can pull it off. What I like about this watch is that you can customize it. For example, you can see on the back that I wrote my name on the back of the case. Now, you can do so many things to these watches. You can customize the hands, the seconds hands, the bezel, the background, the case back. So they're pretty good. All right, so my other watch, and this one's a diver as well, like my Undone, is the Omega Seamaster. This is a great watch. This is the James Bond edition. The reference number is 253180 if I'm not wrong. It's a great watch. It's very thin for being a diver. And right now I have it in a Benito Cinturini strap. I love this strap. It's a very, very tough strap, especially if you go on the pool or on the beach. You don't have to worry about this strap breaking, and it has a nice vanilla smell to it. It's that Italian rubber, has that natural vanilla smell to it. So that's a pretty cool strap to have. I use it with leather strap and the metal band that comes with it as well. It has about 48-hour power reserve if I'm not wrong. So it's a great watch to have, and it's very inexpensive compared to other watches, but still is an entry-level luxury watch to some people. And this is a Citizen's Echo Drive watch that I've had for a few years now. My wife gave it to me when we were dating. It was a Christmas present, and I love this watch. She knew how much I like watches, and she went out, she bought a watch, she picked it on her own, and I really love this watch. This one's an Echo Drive. You don't have to replace the battery as often. It does have a battery, unlike the automatics, but it's better than having a regular quartz because you don't have to replace your battery all the time. I like it because it has that day-date complication as well on it, and it's a very well-priced watch and a very good brand that has some history. All right, so my fifth watch is my Rolex Explorer 2. This is a pre-2011 watch. The newer watches have a different hand to it, so they're a little different. This one's more of a vintage. I love this watch. It's a great watch. Great size because it's a 40mm watch. It's great for my wrist. It's great design. It's a Rolex. It's gonna last a lifetime. If I take care of it, service it, I can pass it down to my kids. It's a great watch with an amazing history, amazing history. I have it on a rubber band for now. I switch bands all the time, so I always switching bands on all my watches. And right now I have it in a rubber band. Summer just passed. I think rubber or NATO straps are great bands to have in the summer. Now that the fall and winter are coming, I'm gonna change it to leather straps or back to the metal straps that come with it. I love this watch because it has the GMT hand on it. I like tracking 2 time zones, especially when I travel. I like knowing what time is at home and what time is the current time zone I'm at. And this watch works great. I could get a GMT, but pay way more than what I paid for this watch, and I don't need to track 3 time zones like the GMT, Pepsi bezel, Coke bezel, whichever you get. The Explorer 2 is perfectly fine for me. I can track 2 time zones. It's a Rolex, great history, great reliable watch that I love. So another watch that I have and that I use often just because of its minimalistic features is one of the Fifth watches. I like this watch. It's very minimalistic, it's very simple, and sometimes I don't want a day-date complication or a date complication. I just want a minimal watch that tells me the time. And this one works perfectly for me. With the black dial, black watch, on black strap, the Fifth watch works perfectly fine for me, and I love the fact that they created a minimalist watch that is thin enough for me to wear, light enough for me to wear, that I even forget I have it sometimes. And it just works. That's all that matters to me. All right, so my next watch is, as you guys know, my Seiko SKX 009, the Pepsi Bezel. I love this watch because it just works. It's an inexpensive watch that has a day-to-day complication. It's a diver watch. Divers use this watch because it's very reliable. You don't have to service it as often as a Rolex or an Omega. It's automatic, it's inexpensive, and it has a lot of history. And if you guys want to check the review about this watch, click the link up top and you'll see it on the Genstick channel. All right, my final watch is the E1, the Bradley. I like this watch because just like the Fifth, is very minimalistic. And it's just an interesting design. It doesn't use hands, it uses these bearings, steel bearings, and a magnet inside. As you can see, the bearing, when I move it up, it just sticks where the magnet is, and it tells you the time. So this tells you the hour, this one tells you the minute. I like it because sometimes when you're in a meeting, you can't be looking at your watch all the time or on your phone because it's a little rude. But this one helps you touch and know what time it is. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and share this video. I'll see you guys next time.